Okay, look, you guys, I understand that sometimes we make mistakes, and some mistakes as screen printers we can fix them. There are many other times that we have mistakes that we make that we cannot fix. So today I have a little mistake that I made this morning, and it so happened to be on these style of shirts that the customer provided. So it kind of is, and it isn't my fault, but the thing is that they got messed up, and this is thankfully something that we can fix. And I'm gonna show you guys a quick trip. A quick trip. I'm gonna show you guys a quick tip on how to fix white t-shirts that get scorched either by your dryer or your flash. So all you need to do is put on a spray bottle half of it filled with peroxide and the other half with water. And all you're gonna do, thankfully here, with the mistake that I made on my shirts, it wasn't that many of them. So I laid all the shirts here on the automatic. And what we're gonna do, this is very simple, and I don't know if you guys know this or not, but all you have to do is basically mist the peroxide on the t-shirt. You really don't have to get it wet. As long as you mist it, depending on how severe the burn was, it should turn back to white. And we're not gonna get the shirt wet. This does not affect the print area, just so you guys know. So what happened, just to explain real quick, is I had the settings on my dryer like I normally would for 100% cotton shirts, and I started running these. And because I have two different sizes of shirts that I'm printing for this order, I wanted to keep them separate, and I ran them down. I went to the back side of the dryer to catch them and make sure that they're separated from the different size. And I noticed like a yellow ring from the side that got cured on the dryer, and I'm like, oh no. So I came back and I sped up the belt for the rest of the shirts so that they wouldn't get sort of burned or scorched. And the rest of the order looked perfectly fine, and thankfully they weren't that bad, and they were like barely a hint of yellow on like the cured area, and it looks like they're gonna go back to their normal color. But this is just a quick tip to save you time if you ever run into this problem and you either don't want to explain this to your customer, or you don't want to reprint the shirts because it has multiple locations, kind of like this one. It has a side print, a left chest, and a full back. So I know that something like this would suck, especially if you have to get new shirts and reprint them all over. So let me know if this helps you, because I know it saves a lot of time, and I know that not a lot of people know this, but for the most part, this only works on white t-shirts. And I know that sometimes if you're not careful, or if you don't pay attention to those little details, things like this can happen. But also there are things like this that can help you. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know if this was helpful, and hopefully this helps you somewhere along the journey of your screen print experience. And that's it for today. So the only problem that you're gonna have, and I guess you're gonna debate at the end of the day once this problem happens, is if I speed up the belt, is the ink gonna cure? If I don't, is it okay to burn the shirts? You know, you kind of have to pick your battles here. So what I recommend, if it's not too many shirts, you can always speed up the belt and run them through twice. Problem solved. Or kind of find just the right temperature or the right speed, I would say, and make sure that you run them to the point where you don't burn them and they cure at the perfect spot. So you're gonna have to do a lot of testing and figuring out those settings for yourself. So every shop is different, dryers are different, flash units are different, so you just have to make it work with what you have.